Hi everyone, I'm Sharon Taylor. I'm the Director of Operations here at the Evansville Christian Life Center. I want to take a moment today to talk a little bit about the decision to move to having a food nutrition cooking cohorts versus a meal on Fridays. Over the last couple years, we have been really evaluating our programming and the impact that it makes on people. And there's been nothing wrong with what we've done in the hot meal program. The hot meal program is a great place to come if you've ever been here, or you've helped served a meal, or you've ate here. You know this room's full of a lot of excitement. There is a lot of energy in the room, and people come in and get lunch and then move on to whatever else they've got going on in their life. But we do recognize that a lot of people who do come to eat in our hot meal program are struggling with other resource issues. Usually food not being in a home is a symptom of some other issue happening, whether you're struggling to make your utility bill or pay your rent or whatever may be happening. That food often is that area that gets cut short in someone's home. So we have known this for some time, and the hot meal program has never been designed to really build relationship. It's more like eating in a restaurant or something where, you know, somebody comes up, you serve a plate, and you don't build that deep of relationship with your waiter or waitress. And it's kind of the same here when people use our hot meal program. It's not very private. There's not a lot that time that you can actually talk about what's going on. And so people gladly take the meal and enjoy the meal, and enjoy the fellowship, and then move on to the next place. Now, here at the Evansville Christian Life Center, we realize relationships are very important if we're going to help people move from their need to their potential. Now, potential looks different for every person. Need looks different for every person. And so bringing in this new program, we're going to be able to establish relationship with people on an ongoing basis and get to know more about them and who they are, and maybe some of the struggles they may be having in their household, that we can help bring wraparound resources to them to bring some relief to their household. Sometimes we know we serve a lot of people in the hot meal program that are on a very limited income. They may be a retired person on Social Security, they may be on Social Security disability, and they're limited in their earning capacities. So any type of relief that can be brought to a household that can help stretch their budget, etc., allows them to have some more spending money each month when their resources are so limited. We recognize a lot of people that we serve when they come here. They are challenged with some maybe medical issues. It's very common for people to tell us that, you know, I've been to the doctor, they said I'm a pre-diabetic, I am a diabetic, I have high blood pressure, I should watch my sodium. These are common things that are past phrases for us in the hot meal program, and we know there's a lot of confusion as far as nutrition. Sometimes when you're on a limited income and you hear those words from a medical professional, you think, oh, I can't do anything. And one of the things that the nutrition cooking cohorts will help with is how do you work with what you have and the types of things you've had to try to meet those things and do what you can versus what you can't. That type of relief, that potential of having people not be in physical pain, maybe feel better about themselves as they eat a little bit better, can be very helpful. But at the same time, if you don't know how to walk through those things, that's very difficult to do. As we've prepared for this, we've been really evaluating who we are serving, and we know that oftentimes we send items home with people that we have extra of. It came to our attention about a month ago or so that we had a lady here on a Friday that is an elderly lady that lives by herself, and she had got several bakery items. And now when I say bakery items, we're talking like cakes, danishes, cookies to take home. And not realizing, knowing she lived on her own, you know, we came to the realization that she was using that to have food in her household for the weekend until she could get to another feeding site. This is not something that we want people in Evansville to have to deal with. We recognize it's important for us to make this change to kind of connect deeper and maybe help access some resources so that those types of things can happen only by choice, not out of necessity. We want people to be able to meet that potential as they move forward, and the idea of eating and taking better care of yourself is a very big part of moving from that need to the potential.